Hello.
Yo, what up?
Can I speak to Chaplain Adams, a.k.a. John Harrington, a.k.a. Sergeant Cox? Pause.
Wow.
Can I talk to Chris Greene, please?
Well, it is Sunday, so you can definitely talk to Chaplain Adams because y'all motherfuckers need prayer.
That's a fact.
Ladies and gentlemen, it would not be a pod. It would not be the Three Ninjas podcast if we did not have Chris Greene on the motherfucking show for the year. Chris! How are you, my brother?
What's up, man? Hey, man, I'm mad I couldn't get a fight out there, man. These flights was absolutely bananas. I should have actually got it. I should have booked it when I saw it originally because when you first, I think Bobby at first told me about the date you guys wanted to do this. I was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and look. And it was dirt cheap. I was like, you know, man, I'll get it in a couple of days. And forgive me, I'm outside because it's nice out.
Yep.
But
You was trying to fly
a couple
Spirit?
days, and then I looked again. Hell no. What's wrong with y'all?
I'm a classy Negro. I don't fly Spirit.
Yeah, hell not. No. If I was going to fly Spirit, man, I'd have my pilot's license because you got to fly that shit yourself.
Yo, Chris, what's been going on with you, man? What's new? What's going on in the entertainment actor world right now?
Oh, man, y'all see it, man. A bunch of waiting around, man, trying to, you know, create my own and do what everyone else is doing and you know, trying to not be that OG, that old dude, man. I got broke, man, between you guys and everybody else, man. I decided if I have to be stuck on this platform, I'm gonna use it the way I want to use it, but I'm gonna have to embrace it. So no, I ain't gonna be doing no damn TikTok videos or something like that. But it's like, all right, well, obviously, you know, this is the way to put out content if you want attention, because ultimately the deals they handing out, man, I just saw something on the trades the other day, Deadline and Hollywood Reporter, Netflix gave Megan Stallion like a 2-picture deal or some shit like that. I was like, all right, man, at this point, it's there's nothing I can do at this point. No amount of, I don't care if Denzel came out and said TikTok and all that is trash, go to the movies. At this point, he'd get canceled. You have to have social media at this point. Like when she's getting movie deals because she got barbecue sauce, at this point,
she got her own sandwich,
like,
dog.
there's nothing you can do, man.
Nigga, you ain't got no bars, man. What you talking about? You gotta have bars. Yo, get on the beat, have somebody write your lyrics, 8 Mile that shit, you know. Do something. You know, you gotta get on somehow, somewhere.
I mean, I guess I'll just use whoever Drake uses.
I mean, that
Quentin Miller free.
That nigga wind up missing a leg. I don't know if you want to use it.
Fuck. You get a new robot one.
So now, Chris, what's been going on in the industry as far as, like, you know, I know you heard about the Alec Baldwin shit and everything. Did you see the interview that he did?
I didn't watch that shit, man, because I watched like little snippets, but I didn't watch it because it was that whole what's the white boy and then now the lady that shot the young brother with the taser. You know how they was up there crying on the stand and shit.
Oh, Rittenhouse.
I knew Alec was going. Yeah, Rittenhouse. Yeah, this motherfucker's getting a world tour for basically going out and doing some vigilante shit, playing Call of Duty in real life, and you know this chick is doing the same thing, the police officer, and it's like now you know they're getting tours and stuff. So I didn't want to watch Alec because I knew it wasn't going to be, in my opinion, genuine. I actually worked with recently. I've worked with actually on that show on the Netflix joint. I worked with some people who have actually worked with some of that crew and that knew the DP and it's unfortunate, man, because everybody that I've spoken to that's been in this industry for at least a 10-year, you know, done a decade or more, we all know the process, man. And Alex been doing this long enough to know that I don't give a damn how small your budget is. There's still a process that you go through. And because the thing is, the industry is no different than any other job, man. You know, whether it's, you know, like you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have your ritual. Once you get into the dojo, right, you guys, you know, Bobby's making sure shit's set up. Hesh is making sure that, you know, you're doing the same thing. It's like you guys are all going through this ritual.
Ritual, baby.
Oh, well, I mean, that's his ritual.
Ritual, baby.
You know, he got to make sure he sleep.
Facts.
Get his rest in.
Facts.
Yeah, gotta
you know what I'm saying?
let
Like,
the flagrant thoughts marinate.
Exactly. Exactly. But you guys have your thing, right? You know, it's like when you go in, you don't just go in and then turn the damn mics on and be like, all right, we just go willy-nilly. Like, you guys discuss what you're going to talk about. You discuss, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, because if you shortchange it, you'll be able to tell on the podcast, like, something's off. You know what I'm saying? These cats is off today or whatever. It's the same thing, man. Like, you've been in this industry long enough. Whenever you are dealing on a set that is going to be using firearms by any means, I don't care if it's live rounds, you know, just for a green screen. I don't care if it's blanks. I don't care if it's, you know, a prop gun and they got to do flash or do post work. There's a process that you go through. Excuse me. And the armorer has to, you know, the process typically is there is the armorer and the props. And that's the thing that people don't understand about this whole investigation. People are putting those synonymous. The prop department and the armor department are not synonymous. They're two different departments. So you have an armorer that is going to actually check the weapon. Their job is solely to make sure the weapons are clean. There's no live ammunition, all that. That's their job. They don't do like props handles. Yes, they may handle guns, but then they handle if you got pencils in the scene or if you got a mic or if you got a damn sword or whatever. Like, they handle anything that's in the scene that's tangible. That's considered a prop. The armor is specifically for any type of guns, you know what I mean, or any projectile weapons. So they both have to check it. Then typically what will happen is an AD will check it, you know, and then if there's a, you know, if camera's going to be involved, the DP or the cameraman will check it. Then you'll go to the last person to get it and touch it and look at it is going to be the actor. From the way that they had the accounts on set, it was like the prop person, the prop chick looked at it, told the AD said it was cool, gave it to Alec. What why, you know what I'm saying? You're skipping steps and it's like, oh, our budget is limited. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You have a limited budget, but that doesn't mean you cut corners because people get hurt. And obviously in this situation, somebody died.
Right.
And then the fact that I watched a snippet where he said, I actually didn't even pull the trigger or something like that to that effect. What the fuck are you talking? So the gun just shot by itself? Get the fuck out of here.
He cocked the hammer back.
He cocked it because I think it's like it was a single action. I forget what it's either.
It was a revolver.
It's a revolver.
It was a revolver.
And that's the thing. That's the thing about that. So even there, he contradicts himself because I don't know if, I'm pretty sure a lot of your listeners are familiar with guns, but if you don't, go look up the term. Single action means it's one action, meaning you pull the trigger. When you pull the trigger, the hammer cocks back and then it goes. So that's dual action. If you cock the hammer and then pull the trigger, that's not single action. That's a dual action weapon. So he's saying that he cocked the hammer and then he didn't pull the trigger.
But that's essentially pulling the trigger.
Because it was a single action pistol. Yeah. Right, exactly. Because single action pistol.
But I think he was just being on the technical side of his finger didn't actually squeeze the trigger, pull the trigger, but what he did do was pull the hammer back, which is essentially priming the gun to fire someone's. I guess once the hammer swung back, it released the bullet. But I didn't actually pull the trigger. So semantically, he's correct.
Right. Yeah, if you gonna go through all that shit semantically, which
is what I said.
Do that, I know. Because you don't say it because right now, you know what I'm saying. You using too many big words for me. You know what I mean? Like you coming at me, I'm gonna need you to watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it coming at me like this?
Like just imagine that was your
watch your mouth and help me with the sale.
Yeah.
Listen, it makes sense, but that's also here's the other thing, man. And this is again. Speaks on this falls on the actor. If I am doing a film, if they was gonna put my ass, and fucking if they was like, oh, Chris, you're gonna play Tiger Woods, right? If I was gonna do that shit, I'm not gonna go film the damn movie and never have picked up a golf club. I'm gonna take my ass somewhere, and if I can't train directly with Tiger, I'm going to train with anybody who's worked with him to understand, so the shit don't look janky. It's like, all right, cool. Oh, he don't look like Tiger, but he plays like him, so we could sell that belief. Because 9 times out of 10 we do these biopics, sometimes these people don't necessarily look exactly like them. Right. But if you get the mannerisms down, the audience can suspend that disbelief and go. Well, not. Well, she also can't sing, so I like Zoe. And listen, I like Zoe Saldana. She's great,
we love Zoe over here, but it's just that big ass prosthetic nigga nose they put on her. That fucking Jackson 5 Michael Jackson nose they put on her. That was crazy,
dude. She, man. My thoughts on that real quick is just that I get it from an actor standpoint. You want to play, I kind like if somebody came to me and said, "Hey man, we want you to play Kobe Bryant." I don't look shit like Kobe, but that's an iconic thing. It's like, all right, cool, I want to play him, but you also have to know your limits as an actor. If they would have came out there and was like, we're gonna give you this ball cap, this prosthetic ball cap to give you a ball head, and then we're gonna give you this prosthetic. Nah, dog, you know what? Just go and find somebody else and get it popped. Because that's the thing. The audience, you guys are gonna watch and be like, I can't get past the fact that this motherfucker looks like a mutant.
My nigga, Chadwick Boseman ain't looking nothing like James Brown, but we still ate that shit up.
Because Chadwick is nice, first of all.
Nice.
Secondly, he got the mannerisms down. You know what I'm saying? He got the mannerisms down. So it's like, even with the only thing I didn't like, and
Thurgood Marshall.
R.I.P. Chadwick. R.I.P. Chadwick, but let's keep it a buck, man. That's one of the ones I got offended of, because Thurgood was light-skinned to the motherfucker with wavy hair.
Right.
And you got Chad. Just because Chadwick play everybody else don't mean he can play Thurgood. So I was a little salty about that one.
Yo, Chadwick ain't look like none of the niggas he played. He ain't look like Jackie Robinson. He ain't look like Thurgood Marshall. He ain't look like James Brown. None of them niggas.
He sure did, man. But like I said, hey, he did his damn thing, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's the thing. It comes with the studying, which, you know, Chad did. And I don't understand how Alec didn't go. He's talking about he never fired. I think he mentioned that too. Oh, I've never fired a gun before. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you're doing a Western. Don't you think you should have learned how to ride a horse if you didn't know how to do that, and learn how to shoot a fucking gun? Don't you think those are two primary things you need to do? Because that's all you white boys did in those days, was ride around on horses and shoot people.
Shoot black people.
Why would you not learn how to do that?
Relax.
That's just my opinion on it.
Yo, Chris, have you ever turned down a role because it wasn't for you, or it was just, I guess, above you as an actor?
Roles wise, yes, I did turn on a role. Actually, it was during the pandemic. I got offered a role on a series on BET. It's actually not a bad series. It's actually Tales. I was already on there, but you know, Tales does like they're not
multiple
chronological. It's like an anthology, right?
Yeah.
So they offered me a lead on the episode, which is great, which is gonna be dope. Robin Givens was supposedly directing it, but they offered me a dope ass role, and they sent me the script. Like, I got the offer. They sent me the script, and I looked at it. First of all, we were arguing back and forth about the money, but it's BET. I don't have to, you know, be coy about this, because everybody who's worked for them knows BET. You know how black people get. We always try to get shit for the low. So BET is a little cheap. But you know, I fucks with Tales. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Irv is cool. He was there as a producer on my episode. Irv is good people. You know what I mean? He get a bad rap, but he's actually a cool dude. But I got the role, I got the offer, and I'm looking at it, and I was cool with it for the first little bit, and then read the like middle section of it, and I was like, something ain't feeling right about this. Like, so I hit my manager up. I was like, yo, see if they are okay with adjusting this, and it wasn't nothing crazy, like, you know, no like gay role or nothing like that. It just didn't, to me, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to the character. Like, it was like the character was one way, all of a sudden they're just doing some random shit. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't fit them at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, this shit don't make like, nobody's gonna be able to understand this. Like, all right, let me ask. And so they were like, nah, this is how she wants it. This is how they agreed on it. You take it or leave it. I was like, all right, well, you know, it's for somebody else. So, because at this point in the career, man, it's not, trust me, I'm not rich. I'm not doing well off. You know what I'm saying? I'll take care of my daughter. I'll take care of my responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? It's a 9 to 5 as far as the acting thing. But I'm at a point now doing it so long where it's like, I just don't want to take anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I take something, it's got to be something that's either going to be, you know, trendy, internet worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the deal with Conjuring. Like, and they knew that. Like, when they offered it to me, they was like, yo, this is like a quick little cameo 2-day thing. But I'm like, it's the Conjuring universe. That's going to bring me in a certain group of fans. Like, yeah. And even to this day, people hit me up in the DMs like, yo, you know, the trailer was on. I was like, all right, cool. That's pretty much the extent of my scene. But
I was mad. I was like, oh, I know him.
Yeah, it's like it brings the fans in, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. I'm tired of doing the cop thing, but I'm like, I'll do that. Now, if they call me to do a cop role on like Ozark or some shit, I know it's over now, but I'm saying if they would have called me on that, I'll turn that down plenty of times. Like, nah, this is Ozark. Like I know they have a fan base, but you need to give me a substantial role. I'm not playing just a cop on that shit. I want a role because people actually watch the show. So when it comes to stuff like that, I'm very particular about what I take, because if it's a project where it's like, all right, I'm gonna get my money and I don't care if I'll talk about it, that's one thing. But if it's something where it's like I know people watch that shit, then I'm gonna go ahead and go up on it. So as far as auditions, I've gotten plenty of auditions that I've turned down where I know I could have gotten the role, but it just was, the role was too too small or too significant, or insignificant to do it. I actually got something in when they started up. I got something for the new Power series coming out with Tommy.
Oh shit!
I got something for that.
You knew Ghost?
You knew Ghost?
Yeah, like it was shit. I mean, nah, this was like a small role. I mean, they obviously are going to cast, dudes that's going to be like his homeboys or whatever. I don't know the premise of the show. They kept it hush hush, but I knew my character was like 1 or 2 episodes like that I was supposed to do. And I said, man, look, this is Power, dude. Like everybody watch it. Like Power has their universe now. There's like the damn dramatic MCU. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not going to sit there and just take 2 episodes when people at this point, this is what, Power Book 4, whatever the hell you want. Nah, that's stupid. If you're going to give me something, like I want something that's going to be substantial. I don't care if he dies in that season, but it's got to be a character that people are going to remember. So that's just where I'm at, man. It's got to be something, noteworthy. So like this Chaplain Adams shit, man, this is a Jeffrey Dahmer story. So I'm like, even if that shit don't get nominated for any awards, that's some shit people gonna watch because it's Jeffrey Dahmer. Like this dude is, everybody is curious as to why this dude did what he did in the perspective. And
he was a gay cannibal.
Yeah, he was eating niggas.
That was dope as shit.
I still gotta watch the documentary on Peacock.
Did you watch the Ted Bundy one? Ted Bundy, you watched that one?
No, yeah, I watched the movie.
Yeah,
I didn't watch that one. I gotta see it though. I heard good things.
The movie was good. Now Zac Efron's.
Chris, I want to ask you real quick. Because you gave that much pushback with the BT script for Tales, do you get the reputation in the industry as like hard to work with after that, or is it just like a normal thing?
No. Because what happens is it's a business thing, man. It's how you do it. Like I'm never the dude. Because I've done both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? I've created some work and directed some shorts and sent some scripts out there and gotten that feedback of this shit trash. And it's like, it's a shitty feeling. You're a human being. At the end of the day, it's a shitty feeling. But the difference is, northern cats, we cut from a different cloth, man. It's like, all right, well, fuck you too. I'm gonna keep it moving. But it does, like, damn, man, is my shit really? It makes you question. So I'm not that dude when somebody sends me something to turn it down and go, this ass. I do it in a respectable way as long as I'm met with respect. So I will sit there and type up and go, yo, here's my concerns about taking the role. If I'm not comfortable, I'm not going to be able to give you a solid performance. Like I'm going to be acting and nobody wants to see that. It's not going to benefit me. It's not going to benefit you. And 9 times out of 10, man, they'll respect that. They'll go, you know what? Yeah, because we don't want somebody up there who's going, take forever to film or not be comfortable. So we'll give it to somebody else. It's never just no, I'm not doing this shit. It's always like, I'll send it to my manager and be like, yo, forward this exact thing what I type. Because you never want to burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know who this person is going to be, what company they're going to be working with next. Because that's the thing about directors for TV is they're not locked into a studio system or a network. You know what I'm saying? Some do, but some don't. Like, you could direct for BET and then turn around and direct for Fox and then turn around and direct for Netflix. Like, if you're good, a lot of people won't want you. So I don't want to be that dude that's like pissing off a Paris Barclay, per se, who directed my episode for Jeffrey Dahmer. This dude's directed on damn near every streaming network or streaming platform and every network there is out there. I mean, he's been in the game forever. So he's pretty much knows everybody. So it's like, you don't want to piss that dude off because that's the dude that can make the phone call and go, nah, Chris is a pain in the ass and you're not getting a job. So you got to do it in a way where it's like, this just ain't for me. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate it, but I'm gonna have to pass on it. But I do know some actors who have that reputation, but because they go, this is beneath me, blah blah blah. All right, and that's why you're sitting at home not working. Because people don't want to deal with that.
But with that, and you said that during the pandemic, you went, you got less money than you actually wanted to. You were like broke. Do you regret not taking a role and like putting your morals to the side and be like, hey, I should have did this?
Nah, because I did that. I actually broke. That's a cardinal rule. Like once I got about 5 years in the industry, man, I got with my mentor. It may have been a little bit more after 5 years, but I mean, I've known him for around that time. But he started mentoring me after. But shout out to the OG, Dennis Neal. Dennis is big on that, man. Dennis is like, tell your story. Don't ever compromise. And it sounds cheesy and shit. Don't compromise your morals, but it's like nah. You know, it once you are attached to something that's passionate to you, you know, or that you build, you kind of want to see it stay in that vein. You know what I mean? So like for you guys, you know, if you know, hell, if I had the means, I mean, I'm still, you know, I'll be talking that shit, but I'm actually working on that. When I meet people, I'm like seeing what they can do. I'm always thinking about people that I want to collaborate with and work with. But if, you know, somebody came to you and was like, all right, cool, we're going to put y'all up on the plat, like, you know, we're going to Breakfast Club y'all shit. Like, we're going to get you the dojo and y'all going to stream and do all that. But it's going to be like, you know, y'all cast a set. We're going to pay y'all to just come in here and do the podcast. You know, that's an exciting thing. But on the flip side, if they came in there and was like, yeah, but we're going to change up the name and we're going to change up your intros.
Oh, no, everybody can suck my dick at that point. About that. Everybody. I mean, the name, if I'm being 100% real, the name I'm not tied to. As long as you don't change the parts. Like, I feel like I need G, I need Bobby, I need Hesh. Right. If you change any one of them, it ain't it.
That is fine, but that Bobby character.
So it's like,
shit. like the name. I'm not tied because you know if you know people that have been with us from the jump, they know where the name came from. You know, Bobby put the name out there, but it's a play off the actual movie. Yeah. But I'm not tied to the name. If you change the name, we still us. Yeah. Nothing changes. But if you change one cog in that machine, the whole fucking machine might not work. Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's my point is you got there's a point that you guys will be flexible, but there's definitely a point where it's like, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? If that means that we can't, if it blows the whole deal because we don't want to do that, then fuck it. We still got our fans. We still got our platform. We can still do it without you. That's how I feel as an actor. It's like, okay, there's a certain point I will go to, but once you get to that, it's like, you're not pushing me out that boundary. It's like, again, and I'm notorious for that. Again, nothing I say, y'all know me, man. That's why I like fucking with man. Is like I get to comfortable being myself, and it's not gonna be twisted or whatever. Not that I'm not myself, but you know, certain interviews you gotta scale back a little bit because it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, you might get offended, and we in this cancel culture time or whatever. But I'm always gonna keep it honest about my feelings. I just may not, you know, go all the way, and I'll be like, all right, well, that's enough I'm gonna say on that because right now I don't, you know, it's gonna be a problem. But I've never been shy about, you know, Tyler's projects, you know, Tyler Perry's projects. It's like, listen, if he's writing and directing, if he's doing all that shit by himself, I want no parts because that's why these studios have teams. That's the issue. It's like you watch his shit, you could tell it's a one-man band, and it sucks because he actually has some decent actors on his shit. Like when you look up some of the actors, like some of them have some like solid ass work, but it's like, yo, I got bills to pay, so you know. They're in a position where it's like I'm making money and I'm doing me, and I got to ride this shit out until I can leave and do whatever. And then, you know, some of them are under contract too. So it's like, all right, I got to wait till it's like a team. I got to wait till my contract. But that's just me. Like, I'm like, I don't dig on his shit because the majority of his shit to me is all it does is it tears down straight black men. If you really watch his shit, straight black men is like constantly getting ragged on, and I'm like, I don't understand why. Like, does it make sense for you? Nigga, we seen a Shamar Moore wig. That shit is crazy. I mean, straight dude. I mean, because what fucked it up with Tyler Perry for me is when he wrote that I think it was a BET show. I think it was a BET show called Sisters, and he didn't have one black woman on the staff writing that shit. He said he wrote that whole shit within like a week, but he wrote it from the perspective of what he assumes a black woman to actually be, but he wrote that shit himself. I was like, nigga, you are not a woman, you're not a black woman, so what are you doing?
He thinks he's Medea.
Right. and look, I know some cats on the cast, you know, and they good people, man, but it's like I can tell, like when I know them and their capabilities as actors. No. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. When I know these people personally and I know them as actors and what their capabilities are, and that's what be irking me because you watch the show and it looks like they suck, and I'm like, yo, these cats are actually like these brothers are actually good actors, but it's like you could tell there's only so much an actor can do. That's the thing. They think that, oh, we're powerful. No, because let me tell you something. I could give Denzel the worst fucking script in the world. He's the GOAT. He'll make some of that good, but some of that they're gonna be like, y'all, yeah, right. Y'all gonna be like, right, right. This dude so is. It's only so much you can sit there and take.
This fucking this shit. Jake,
this dude. Oh, you motherfuckers.
Okay, all right.
You think you could do this to me? Hey, the funny shit about that, did you guys know that Terry Crews was actually supposed to just be like background in that movie? He wasn't even supposed to get no shine in that movie.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I don't know if you guys know that or not. He was telling a story about this on an interview a while back.
Yeah.
When people actually give a shit about what he said. He was talking about that. He was literally supposed to, like, the pigeon flipping shit where he's clapping and the pigeons are.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be just that. He wasn't supposed to get no other play. He was just supposed to have that little quick thing, and then he was supposed to be done. And somehow or another, I guess they liked his energy or whatever, So those are show like in the background, you can get bumped up, but then
I want to know who touched him for him to get. You know what? Never mind.
Listen.
I don't know what happens in the trailers. I don't know who might have jostled some things for like him to get like a speaking role.
Listen. Yeah, everybody, that's the thing about me. It's so funny. That's the thing about me is everybody's like, oh, everybody in Hollywood is, blah, blah, blah. First of all, you see, I don't live out there. I'm not Hollywood. Secondly, if I was that type of cat, I would be a lot further along. I would have probably been the next Black Panther, something like that. I don't get down like that, man. To me, I'm gonna earn my shit. So if that means the rest of my resume is like
Black Panther. Ever
me, listen. Hey, man, Black Panther could be like they got some light skinned black dudes out.
No. I mean, they do,
man, colorism,
but
and shit.
That's because my ancestors was raped by somebody white. I don't want to see it. Chris, if you get to be T'Challa's third brother twice removed, I don't want to see it. Like if you could be South African Panther, cool.
South African Panther. Apartheid Panther.
Can that be the name of the episode?
Apartheid
Panther.
Man, Bobby needs his head examined, man.
Sorry.
He needs his head examined. He is not right. He is not right.
You know how this goes.
Oh my God, Apartheid Panther. Listen. I want to put the disclaimer out. Marvel, I ain't say nothing to the effect. That was on them. I like this stuff. I mean, you can holler at me for anything you have up next, even if it's Black Panther, I will take it. But I mean, so here's the thing. So let me ask you guys this, because that's just a good segue to before I jump my next thing. So as far as you guys' side hustle, because I consider this like you guys' real job.
Yeah.
So aside from the stuff you do outside of the podcast, are you guys required at your jobs to have the vaccination?
Not yet.
Required, no.
Required, no. Even though I work for the government, they don't require you to have a vaccine.
Okay. Now, are they strongly suggesting it? Let me put it that way. Like, are your hours affected, or are you looked at different if you don't have it?
Me personally, no. They could suck my ass. They don't gotta fucking. They ain't forcing me to get no vaccine.
Yeah, my job neither. They're not. At least not at the moment. They're not really pressing anybody, or they're not pressing anybody at all. It was just like wear masks in the building type of stuff. But even that's lack. We haven't.
Right.
We're not doing that now. And I work in manufacturing, so it's a bunch of
But I think me personally, I missed that by like the gun line because being that being that we right next to New York, I feel like that type of legislation can be easily passed in Connecticut because New York. I think they passed the legislation like you can't go into any indoor events unless you're like 5 years and up with a vaccination.
Stuff like that,
but that can easily be Connecticut where it's like, we can do the same mandate that New York did, but we haven't reached that level yet where we had that many, where we had that crazy uptick of COVID infections.
I believe New York is kind of different because imagine before the pandemic, how many people were walking around, how close they were. That's like a breeding ground. Just imagine them just walking around with this shit still going.
It was a hotspot.
But it's a thing too where it was like, yo, we got laxed. We was going out, we was going to events, we was going to concerts, we was going to this event, that event, and everybody kind of like, you know, as long as I wear a mask, as long as I'm vaxxed, I'm safe. But it's like, if you have the vax, you can still contract the thing, you can still spread the thing, and then with this Omarion thing, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be more contagious than the other variants, the Delta, you know, the Sigmas and all that.
But less severe though. Less
severe, yeah.
But more contagious.
Yeah, the symptoms aren't as severe, but it's supposed to be more contagious. But we got really lax. If you're vaccinated, but like we got really lax with thinking like, oh, we can contain this thing as humans, but we don't have a hive mindset. So we infect other people. And then, like, I think in one day, New York had 18,000 cases, like new cases in one day. And then I think over the weekend, they added like another 3,000. So it's at 21. Yeah. So it's like, at what point do we try to institute another lockdown or maybe another lockdown? What do we do? Because, you know, Kyrie, I mean, have you heard the whole thing with Kyrie Irving about him, you know,
let him start playing,
having like a part-time job with the NBA, which is fucking crazy.
Let him play away games. It's only because New York rules are so strict.
Yeah.
So now they'll let him play away games, just because they need him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm a Nets fan, so you know, I follow that whole shit.
Wait. Are you a Nets fan before they moved to Brooklyn, or were you a New Jersey Nets fan?
I will send you guys pictures so you can put up on the podcast. That's how OG of a Nets fan I am. I have an authentic Jason Kidd jersey.
Oh shit, Jason
I've been rocking with them since they was in Jersey.
Mike, baby.
All right. I mean, that don't mean shit. But
got that, baby?
What you mean? That don't mean shit.
I mean, it kind of, but it don't. But, you know, as soon as Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin and Kerry, like, if you was a Kerry Kittles fan, I could fuck with you. But it's like Jason Kidd is like, kind of mainstream, but cool. I'm gonna let you rock because I fuck with you, Chris.
No, what you talking about? He was mainstream. Kenyon Martin, like, all them cats is like, you know, he was just good at that point, man. I actually started rocking with the Nets. I'd say 97. Is when I became a Nets fan, because I just got tired of the Knicks doing dumb shit. So I was like, all right, what's the next closest team? Because the Knicks at that point, after 96, I was just like, you know what? These motherfuckers is never going to win a chip. So I'm just going to go ahead and because like, yo, if you think about it, the Knicks should have, and we ain't going to get into all that, but the Knicks should have they should have won a chip when we had that whole, you got two motherfuckers on the team. You had two motherfuckers back to back on the team that just like to fight like this playing hockey. Between Oakley and Mason, you should have never lost a rebound. You should have never lost a fight ever, like in life. The team should have been like the Knicks were the new Pistons as far as teams. It's like, yo, we don't want to play them at home because somebody goes or like bruised ribs or something. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't understand how. I just don't understand, man. Like, we had the squad.
Y'all suck.
We literally had the squad in the 90s.
Suck.
That's right.
But you're good, but not good enough. You suck.
Right. The Nets are clearly no better. But I think that shit is funny that they asked Kyrie to come back because all the rest of the players on COVID protocol, which he just entered into the shit too. So we don't really have a team. But I get why he did it. My beef with Kyrie, and I've said this before, I've been following his career, even though he played his little 5 games at Duke, because, you know, I like Duke basketball. So I've been following his career. The thing about Kyrie, man.
That nigga has paper mache knees.
No. Kyrie's dope.
Kyrie's dope as shit, but he's fucking paper. Like, he gets injured easy.
No, that's Anthony Davis. You confusing.
Hey, yo, Chris, it was nice talking to you, bruh.
Street clothes.
Fuck with you. I love you, but you not going down talking my Lakers on my goddamn show. I fuck with you. All right, Chris, be easy, man.
Street clothes.
No, I'm playing.
Listen, well, your boy, man, to be that damn big, man, you can't be that soft, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be that soft.
It's not, he don't come from that generation of like you said, like the Oakleys, the Masons. He don't come from that Shaq era. He don't come from that tough big man shit. But, you know, it teaches on.
Yeah. But I mean, Yeah, look at Giannis. I mean, Giannis be getting beat up going up in there, man. But Giannis is, I mean, that's called a Greek freak for a reason. That dude is just, something genetically is not right. He need to get tested for like alien blood or tiger blood or something. Because there's nothing normal about him. But, you know, my whole point to that is Kyrie is, at the end of the day, nobody can say otherwise. Kyrie's going to go down as one of the best, if not the best, point guards in the game. But he's definitely the best ball handler we've ever seen. And Iverson held that title for me for the longest time. Kyrie really just got that within the past couple of years. But can't nobody tell me that dude can't handle a rock. That dude is bananas with the shit that he does.
He can, but I can beg to differ of like as like the top or like the greatest of all time. Now, my last question to you, Chris, right now is, so you play a lot of roles when it comes to like authority and like, you know, officers and shit like that. What has been your favorite role thus far since 2004, since you got on the acting scene, I want to say?
You know, it changes each project, man, but I gotta say, right now it's this Chaplin Adams joint, man, and I'm not just saying that because it's coming out.
Not even the Atlanta joint. That Atlanta joint is like, yo, most iconic. Like that meme gets shared so goddamn much that people don't know it's a fake ass news story.
It does, and I have so much fun with it because people love that damn meme and they share it, you know, and you know, kudos because they share it usually because my man was funny. He was at the end of the day. Niles is hilarious as that shit, but you know, I get a lot of love too because you know it's so funny when I read the comments like, man, that reporter is so professional. Like, how is he not laughing? Or how is he taking? He's like so professional. Then I'd be sitting there cracking up, man. But it is iconic, man. It's good. It's so iconic that Bobby hasn't used it yet. But, it's great.
Keep doing that.
It's a lot of niggas on Bobby's shit list. We got Dominican Khaled, we got Chris Greene, we got, you know, a couple others. You know, Bobby.
I was about to use his shit. I was about to use the Conjuring shit when he got out of the car. He's like, "You stay right there." I was about to use it.
But about to and doing ain't the same thing.
I told him I was about to use it. I told him I was about to use it, but I was like, no. And then he agreed. He said, yeah, it wouldn't fit. I gotta find something.
Bobby needs inspirational work.
Hey man, I know he gonna get you. But no, I mean the thing about this role is, like you said, most of my stuff has been whether it's like a district attorney or like some sort of like law enforcement or some sort of a teacher, administrative, like something in that area. You know, when I got this Chaplin Adams role, man, it is different because first of all, anybody that knows me knows I don't do organized religion. I'm a spiritual person. You know, I believe in, you know, there's definitely a higher power. There's definitely, whether you want to deem it universe, God, Buddha, a cat, whatever. It's definitely not us controlling shit. But I just don't do the organized religion thing because to me, there's too many flaws in it. And not to get like on some deep shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, okay, the purpose of, I've read the Bible, like I've read parts of the Quran. Like I like to just study different shit, obviously, especially for character stuff. So with this role for Chaplin Adams, obviously, you know, chaplains are more, you know, based in Catholicism or whatever, you know, as far as like, I mean, they're chaplains because they're in prison, but, you know, we had an actual priest come up and, you know, bless the set. And then I had a chance to chat. And he was a young white dude, 235. And it was funny because he didn't, you know, when you take a priest, especially Catholic priest, you take like old white men. Like this dude, if he didn't have on his, you know, his uniform, as I call it, his priest uniform. But if he didn't have on his garments and his wear, I would have sat down and started talking shit to this dude. As a matter of fact, I actually did. Real quick story. When he came on set, I thought he was background because he had on all black. And I didn't see his collar because he had like a jacket on. So I walked over to him and we're all masked up, of course. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, man, everybody really thinks that I'm a priest on set because I still had on my wardrobe. And I was like, man, I wonder if I could skip the crafty line if I just bless some people real quick. It was like, and this is what I said. I was like, because, you know, motherfucker hungry. You know what I'm saying? And I said that. And his eyes just kind of looked at me and I just looked at him for a minute. And something told me like, all right, clearly I offended this dude. And I said, hey, man, I'm one of the actors. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you. He was like, hey, how you doing? Father Michael. I literally was like, listen, Father, I was just playing about what I said. If you want to go over here and pray real quick, because I ain't trying to go to hell, we could do it. Because I'm sitting, I just literally cursed at a damn priest. And I was like, he was like, it's fine. It happens all the time. But he was like mad. He's like our age range. He's mad young. So I'm sitting there talking to him, man. He was real cool. But it's interesting because, you know, he says it's like, people have this ideology of religion and stuff like that, which ties into the character. Why I like playing it so much, because it gave me a chance to actually do some acting and bring the character to life. Because when you're playing a cop, man, it's real simple. A cop has one objective: to solve the case.
Yeah, point the gun, shoot black people. Oh, my bad.
Well, that too. Well, not if you're a black cop. Typically, you won't want to do that. But I mean, I can't see for everybody else. But excuse the plane going overhead. It's one of those things, man, where you get to actually sit down and study a character and come up with something. So it's like, as a priest, especially for Jeffrey Dahmer, because if people don't know, I mean, I did my research and I'm familiar with the story. I mean, obviously we grew up when that shit was happening, but I didn't realize how many black people this dude killed. Like, I knew he killed a lot. Dahmer killed a lot of fucking brothers, man. He
was getting his fuck on and getting his eat on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it was like primarily like the news advertised he was killing people, but if you go back and look at these clips, they try to balance it out. Well, he killed just as many white people. No, this dude killed a lot of damn black people, man. Like a shit ton of brothers. So when I'm sitting there doing that research and looking at that, it's like, this guy's good. Exactly. We got seasoning. We ain't bland. So, we ain't had that Karen seasoning. So that's the thing, man. It's like, you look at it, and obviously you guys will see when you watch it, but one of the things that was interesting to me as an actor was, you have to put your personal side. The one thing you always tell as an actor is you don't judge the character, because then you can't play him. But that was really hard for me to do with this Chaplain Adams cat, because it was like, as a young black dude, knowing what's going on at that time period, and now I'm having to, basically be this guy's priest in prison. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I'm sitting across from somebody who's killed people that look like me. Like, if we was on the street and you didn't know I was a priest, you probably kill my ass too. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've got to sit here and now be nice, because that's what God would want. And it's like, that's just asked, Father Michael, who was the guy I was like shadowing. When I asked him, I was like, have you run across people like that? He's like, all the time, man. He's like, I've prayed with some of the worst of the worst. And he's like, I've prayed with, obviously some of the best of the best. And he said, you can't, that's not your job as a person to judge. He was like, you take on priesthood, you throw that out the window. You don't judge. You see the good in everybody. You have to. Because he said this job it'll destroy you if you don't. So that's why it's my favorite role, because it allowed me to actually go in and do some damn acting and not just, and my brother was a police officer, man. I got military and police all through my family. So that's why it comes natural to me. It's like, I grew up hearing these stories and seeing that. So it's not acting for me. It looks like, oh yeah, my brother did something like this, so I'm just going to do how he handled it, or I'm just gonna, whatever. So that's probably my most favorite one. And then actually to put on the because you do, you feel some responsibility, man. Because I was walking around set, man. I couldn't walk around set anywhere without people just, father. After a while, I thought it was a joke, but then some people, they see that white collar, man, and some people on set was really forgetting I was an actor. It was like, man, I'm just having a bad day, and I just want to talk. And I'm like, dude, I'm an actor. Like, don't start confessing to me. We're not a church.
Right.
You got to hold that, because I can't pray. Like, my Hail Marys ain't gonna mean shit. So. You might want to hold on to that for when the real priest get here. But it's amazing how people see that and then have a response. So no, I don't suggest Hesh that you go around and wear a collar and act like a priest. Don't do that.
I would never do that. I don't believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus. I
believe in Jesus. I got Jesus peace.
Because I don't need to be reading news talk about I influenced you to do that, and then they come look at my ass.
I will never do that.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yo, Chris, man, we fuck with you. So, what? Go ahead.
I appreciate it. Oh, real quick, no, before y'all let me know, you gotta wrap things up. Did you guys watch Spider-Man yet?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yo, we gonna be talking about that in like another half hour. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we here for the long haul.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the last episode of the year. Whatever this session costs, I guess we would. I'm drunk, so that's what I'm saying. I speak on behalf of the group. I don't know why, but I'm drunk.
That makes sense. I love you. That makes sense. All right, cool.
We got to pay for this.
I'm looking forward to hearing thoughts on that.
Nah, but Chris, we had to talk to you.
About
what happened?
About
What's up? What's up? Talk to us.
Oh no, I just asked. I'm looking forward to hearing about wait and see what y'all say.
I mean, so you can join in like the Twitch chat discussion. You can listen on Wednesday when the actual show comes out. But you know, we definitely gonna talk about this Spider-Man shit. We definitely got a lot to say. It's definitely a lot to unpack, and we're gonna try to unpack it within a certain amount of time because Hesh gotta go. Yeah. But apparently, right. But yo, Chris, we fuck with you. It wouldn't be a show if we didn't have you on there at least once a year. In 2022, we're gonna try to have you on there more. You know, talk about whatever you got going on, new roles. We're gonna try to get you into the social media game and try to get you up with that. But you know, Chris, you the homie. You part of the dojo. You like the fourth or fifth fucking ninja. We fuck with you, and we will talk to you soon. Happy holidays. Be safe. No drunk driving. Just you know, you and your C. Be well. Hope you have a good holiday, and we will talk to you soon.
Absolutely, brothers, man. Much love to y'all. I appreciate you guys. Keep doing your thing. I'm definitely gonna keep always supporting and showing love, and make sure the same, man. You guys enjoy time with your fam and the little ones, and stay your ass out of trouble, and don't be fighting anybody, and keep your ass. Man, I don't want y'all catching around.
Yeah, we gonna try. All right, Chris, be easy, man.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Yo, peace.
And that was Chris Verde, aka Chris Greene. What we got for topics?
Where we? Ubisoft?
Yeah. Ubisoft announces Splinter Cell remake. Do we want a Splinter Cell remake?
I kind of do.
Are you okay, Hesh? Are you up from your nap?
I wasn't napping. I was just chilling.
Mm-hmm. You was just chilling, right?
I was listening to everything you were saying.
With your eyes closed.
I can listen with my eyes closed.
Can you? That's a skill. That's a fucking superpower.
Because I wasn't actually asleep.
Where's your...
I wasn't actually asleep. I was just had my eyes closed.
Oh, okay.
Just resting them.
But you didn't see that shit when Bobby threw it at you.
No, because my eyes were closed.
Your spidey sense should have kicked off, nigga.
I'm fat. I don't have spidey senses.
Maybe diabetes. Oh, sorry.
You got.
All right, it's not diabetes. I'm sorry. I ain't wish that on you.
That nigga got carotid arteries and it just it fucking blocked his spidey sense.
Yeah, fuck spider sense. Your arm tingling,
nigga. Yo, Mark, we got you in a second. Yo, we gonna talk to you in 1 second. We want to get through this last little bit.
Yeah, how much we going through? The whole thing?
Nah,
we got mad shit, right?
Yeah, we got mad. Spider-Man is mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's my point.
Are we getting through the where the Chad is at?
Damn, he calling right now.
Okay, go ahead, you can get it, dude.
Go! Mark! Yo, can I please speak to player one?
You are the most silliest person I know.
Cool! What's good with you, man? What's going on with you?
I'm back. Another day, just chilling. Saving Zordon because for some reason he can't stay in this temple.
I think it's just the head. He ain't got no arms. He got big head, little arms. He can't do nothing. Cool, man.
No, we know. Where that glass broke, it was a whole body in there.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a whole body in there, but he was weak. I don't know what he was on. I don't know what night he was recovering from, but he was on that shit. Cool, man. What's going on with you, man? Heard you got new records. Heard you got a new album coming. Yo, what's going on with you, man? Talk to us, brother.
I got so much stuff coming. I just got to make sure I can break this down. But yeah, I definitely got a newer album coming, and I actually got to get some stuff for you guys to be on this one because since you were on test drive, and figure out a way to put you on this album as well.
Right,
But that doesn't come out till about February. Yep. Got to do it. Can't end the story without the three ninjas in there.
Word.
Oh, it's the end of the story?
Yeah, man. It's been 5 albums. It's been 6 years.
Damn.
So now
it's been about 6 years, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man. 5 albums, 6 years. Now, what's the new single that you got out? Is it out yet, or am I speaking prematurely?
Yeah, it's out. Yeah, 80s Baby is out. Yep, that just came out last week.
Okay, now that's on all streaming platforms, correct?
Of course.
Okay.
Otherwise, you shouldn't be making music at this point.
Now, what is so the song is called 80s Babies. Now, I can kind of guess what that's about, but I want you to tell me, what is that song about?
Well, being a kid that's born in the 80s and all the things that you know, raised in the 90s and the things we used to do, like from playing on the jungle gym to going to arcades to nostalgia all day.
Oh, I miss fucking arcades so much, but it's COVID, so I don't miss it, but I miss arcades so goddamn much. Arcades.
You don't go to arcades? I don't go to barcades.
Barcade is different from an actual like arcade. I mean, I feel like barcade is like a cesspool of like nasty white people with a couple old video games, but like the shit I used to go to, it was fun. Like it was lively, it was kids there was no alcohol, it was like it was still like that innocence there.
There's no more room for Rick.
I guess. I guess we the last generation that know about arcades.
Yeah, that's why you have to like sort of placate to the adults because we know about it.
So nigga, invite me, nigga. You don't fucking hang out outside the show.
Randomly going there. All right. You want to go Wednesday?
I mean, I work, but I'll go.
You go? We work Wednesday?
I work every day, nigga. It's fucking Christmas, but I'll go.
Oh yeah, you fucking government. Never mind.
You can deliver them delivery.
Government.
I'll go.
You got delivery.
But Coop is on the phone.
Yeah, hit
Coop.
Yeah.
So 80s baby. So
I am on the phone. That's right.
My bad. So yes, so 80s babies encompasses all the things that are the 80s. That means Nintendo, that means the gun, that means arcades, that means quarters, that means all that good shit, correct?
Every single time. And don't forget the discovery zones and the leaps and bounds and
See, that's why I can't identify with being a millennial, because I know too much about the 80s and 90s. This is conjoined. I don't like being called a millennial.
Not me either.
I don't like that shit at all. Nah, man.
So cool. What's been going on with you, man? Like, have you been going to any cons? You know, have you been being safe out here? What's going on in Detroit? Like, what's going on in the life of Player One?
Well, to be honest, I have been safe. I have been doing some cons, so I just got done doing UmaCon in downtown Detroit this year. So that was definitely cool. But to be honest, I've been kind of into my new job. I teach high school kids about music and video editing and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, and in general, I almost hate every moment about it.
So Coop said, fuck them kids.
Jordan, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. But no, all jokes aside, man, it's a different environment and experience, which is uplifting from time to time with it. Of course, you got your bad apples that don't want to pay attention, but then you got some individuals that are really interested. And then you find out weird stuff, like people who are fans of you before they before they knew you were their teacher.
Yeah. But I mean that got to be a good feeling though, right?
I mean, yeah, but you just don't expect it. You don't expect somebody else to be like, Mr. Cooper, wait, you're Player One, aren't you? How do you know that? Oh, I've been following your YouTube videos since like July. I'll be like, kid, how do you know about Nerdcore? Oh, we all know about it. And then the next day they were all anime hoodies and shirts and stuff. I guess they know.
That's dope.
That's gotta be cool.
Gotta be cool as shit. So now, as far as these cons, did you go to the Anime Con in New York?
Yes.
Did you go to BlurCon?
No, I did not go to that. That looked like you was about to really get the energon in that place.
I mean that fucking Omicron was running rampant through the motherfucking nerd streets.
So you weren't the judge of the cosplay contest.
What we talking about?
Yeah, Starscream was ready.
God damn.
Now, have you been working on any other music? So when's the album coming out? So you got the single out that's coming out, that's out now, but when's the album coming out?
Well, you're going to die laughing about this one, man. We're going to release this on a Tuesday. So it will be
Tuesday,
February 22nd, 2022 on a Tuesday.
So you waiting for us to get all the Valentine shit out the way for us to go ahead and buy your album. Now, what's the name of this album?
2 days after my birthday.
Oh, Gerald's Field, the land of the lost players.
Gerald Field, the land of the lost players. I like that. I like that. Now, how many tracks are on this album?
20. I want to say. I want to keep it at 16, but I've made 32, so I'm gonna try to narrow it down. But chances are I'll probably make it 16. You get 5 or 6 bonus tracks with it. But the way since it's going to be Tuesday, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give you 2 projects on the same day. But if you get the Geraldsfield album, you get the other one, which is going to be the Ranger Raps Redux. So it's the whole Power Ranger album that comes with it as well.
Oh, shit. Word. So you putting out, 20 plus how many with that Power Ranger shit?
Maybe it sounds like another 11, so probably about 33 songs in one day. Yeah.
33 songs in one day. Now, with the attention span of supposedly your high school students and millennials and shit like that, do you think that we're ready for a 20-track album plus another 11 more? Or is it just 20 tracks, but then like a certain amount of them are interludes and shit like that?
Well, a certain amount are like skits and interludes, of course. But the thing is about it is that when I release that second project, you can only get that project the day you buy Geraldsfield on that day. Okay. So after the 22nd, when it turns to the 23rd, that album disappears. And you have to wait for that when it really comes out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I dig that. Now, how many features are on this album, though?
A lot. We're probably going to say maybe about 10 or 11 because it's the land of lost players. So if it's players, that means it's plural, meaning there's more features in this.
I like that. Now, can you name the features?
So there's a lot of like posse records that come together. It's going to be really cool.
Now, do you want to name the features now, or do you want to wait till the project actually comes out on all the platforms?
Well, I'll name 3 features for you just for the sake of it.
Okay.
One is you ever heard of Honest Trailers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Spring Junkies and all that. You heard of him?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, he's on the album. There's one.
Oh, you got the guy that does the voice?
2, I got SSJ, which is the people I was working with, the composer of Dragon Ball Z. They're on the album as well.
Okay.
And who's left I could really announce, to be honest. Well, I mean, it'll be the usual suspects like your Mega Ranch or MC Large from a lot, stuff like that. So it's got some nerdcore people, some new ones, some old ones. I got a problem with Mega Ran, but I'm not going to get into it. Mickey Fax is on this album too.
Fuck Randy, dude.
You said what?
I got a problem with Mega Ran, but we're not going to get into it.
No.
No. Nah, because I don't. Because when it comes to guests, I don't like when we reach out to you, you don't respond in a matter that I like. But when you need us, we're expected to respond and accommodate you when you have something going on. Because, not to toot my own horn, but we've talked to Kevin fucking Eastman. We've talked to people in the industry. And for people to act like, they can't talk to us or won't talk to us because they don't either they don't know us or, they feel like we aren't a big enough platform for them to catapult them into like get new fans and shit like that. I don't appreciate people downplaying our effect on the culture type of thing. So when I reach out to you, I need you to be open to just all interviews and just stuff like that. I don't like you being like, oh, I'm not going to respond to this DM, just because, I don't know you. And I don't think you can elevate my brand. I don't think you can do this. I don't think you can do X, Y, Z. That's just me. I don't know. I'm drunk.
I can understand it from that point of view. You know what I mean? But normally he's one of those people that's through email, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm pretty sure you guys went through your avenues and stuff. I'm sorry that happened like that.
I mean, maybe we'll hit him up again. Maybe we won't. Maybe it's fuck Mega Ran. I don't know.
Oh, damn, son.
Listen, when I don't fuck with somebody, it's to the dirt, nigga. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you.
Dirt.
To dirt.
But we fuck with Mark Cooper, though. Mark Cooper is one of the people that has fucked with us for a long, long time. Met us in person. Has been a listener of the show for a number of years. But, it's just Mega Ran. I don't... I don't know. I'm not speaking for Hesh and Bobby. Speaking for me. I'm just want to say that. Now, after this Geraldsfield project comes out, now is there another project on the horizon? Are you still working? Are you going to take a break? Are you allowed to take a break? Like, what's up?
Hello? I can't hear you.
You can't. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I said, so you ain't hear all that Mega Ran slander. So I said, after this project comes out, now is there another project coming out after that? Are you taking a break? Like, what's going on with Mark Cooper as of then?
Well, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure because you're still like 54 in my career, like total. And the thing is one of those things where I may venture out, and I've been scoring films and things like that lately. So, doing stuff for Power Rangers and Worthy, shout outs to them.
Oh,
looks like I may do something for, like they have a, so that's the Greene. It's basically nostalgia films from their childhood, and they're like, Mark, make a song. So that's what my life has been for the past 6 months so far.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna let you know right now, we missed a lot of that shit.
A lot of it.
I kind of got what we were talking about.
We got the gist of it, but it was
the
just
sound kicked out.
Yeah, the sound kicked out. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Mark, I gotta ask you something. Since you're from Detroit, right? Have you ever met anybody who knew Big Meech personally?
Yeah. I know Trick, and I know like Royce and all them, so they definitely know him personally. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up.
Word.
Any crazy stories they told you?
Do you feel comfortable sharing?
Not really. They're probably the most silent people you know.
Oh, they left it in the streets.
No, I expect it.
Oh yeah.
They real.
He's like, listen, I know nothing. I see nothing.
They left it in the streets. We ask no
It's
questions.
just the thing about a rule in Detroit. It's like if a person talks way too much about a story or anything like that, 9 times out of 10 he doesn't know anything about it. So we just kind of be like, all right, and then we just walk away.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Okay. Now, since you've been in the nerdcore culture, I want to say, have you seen an uptick in people actually participating? Because I know you do your lives on Twitch with things like that. You got your Mark Cooper Mondays where you like listen to other people's music and you critique it. Now, how has that been going?
It's been great, man. We just reached 500 videos this year.
God damn.
Oh, shout
I'm actually
to you,
doing the Mark Cooper Awards, which is actually kind of fun.
Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
That's a big accomplishment.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now,
it's real when people submit and ask for opinions because normally it don't be like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a thing that you're gonna keep doing going forward? Where it was like, when you're years and years into Twitch, is that a thing that you're gonna keep doing over the years? Because I've been tuning in a few times. A lot of the music ain't really but
Right. Well, I agree. The reason why I put the kind of halfway is only because I'm only reviewing the newer kids. I'm not going with all the bigger individuals that you see that have hundreds and thousands of views. I purposely go with the beginners or the newer artists. That's why they're always going to sound like Ant, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right.
So I'm not reviewing Rustage and DPS and and Rand and all those guys because they already have their bases of where they need to be.
Over here at the dojo is fuck Rand.
Can improve, but so what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean? You gotta start with the youngers.
Oh man.
Foolish.
So now, Mark Cool, before we let you go, man, is there anything else you need to tell us? Any other future projects you got coming out? Any other features? Any other things you got planned for YouTube? Anything you got planned for Twitch? Anything that you got coming for 2022 that we do not know about from your social medias or just anything? Anything you want to let loose on the Three Ninjas podcast?
Well, I'm just going to let you know you guys are legends, and I do have to work on my AKAs because I would like to do that one time, and I keep forgetting that when I go on the show, there will be a day I can do a whole bunch of just a AKAs with you guys just one time.
Right.
One day it'll happen. I have to wait till next year, but yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, good brother. But, you know, we always fuck with you. We support you, everything that you're doing with the music, everything you're doing with Detroit. You know, shout out to the kids that you teach. I know it's like, fuck them kids. But, you know, for now, while you got your job, it's like, you know, shout out to the kids or whatever. But, you know, anytime you got something going on, man, anytime you want to talk to us, you always got a platform to fuck with us. Anytime you want to talk your shit. So, you know, Mark Coop, you know we fuck with you. Fuck, God damn it.
Just got drunk it all.
You know, right?
Bobby out here hurting himself. What's going on out here?
Nah, the fucking top of my liquor fell. But you know, whatever. But you know, Mark Coop, we fuck with you. We love you, and you know, keep prospering. 2022. I hope it's a great year for you. And I guess we will talk to you in the new year. Be safe. No drunk driving. You know, just. We want to talk to you next year, so just be safe. It's a lot of shit happening out here. You live in Detroit. I only know about Detroit. Shout out to the nigga that's, you know, take all the guns away from people and show all the fighting tactics and shit. I don't know who.
Oh, you know that guy?
Oh my God, that dude is an embarrassment.
Is he an embarrassment? Is he an embarrassment, or is he actually like bringing the culture back? Like, is it? Because I feel like
what?
I feel like
Detroit.
I feel like he's one of like the cops. Like, I mean, we don't see a lot of brown skinned cops actually doing shit like that. Like we don't actually see cops
getting black people killed. Absolutely,
getting killed or
getting black people killed
or disarming people.
No, getting black people killed, teaching them shit that don't really work. Yeah, nah, he's actually working. We see that all the time with cops.
Yes, I'm hopeful. Hopeful for today.
We see that happen with cops all the time, dog. Because none of that stuff will work for a regular person, dog. I dare you to try it. Try it.
I've been at gunpoint twice.
Try it. Try the third time.
I don't know. Maybe I got to be Mark Cooper and be from Detroit. I don't know.
Maybe that's the difference. Yeah, because Detroit is different.
Detroit's a different.
Built different.
Actually, I do want to ask something now that I came up with it. Yeah. Are you guys going to MagFest?
I don't even know what that is.
MagFest. See, what happens is, right, let me clean my glasses off. What happens is my good brother Hes Jones doesn't like to leave the house.
I do not.
So we don't go to many places. And Bobby is national Bobby, soon to be international Bobby with his
new girl.
With his not nurse, I want to say
oh no, it's hello nurse, nigga.
Hello nurse.
Hello nurse. Okay, so with his nurse girlfriend, I don't know where Bobby's gonna be from month to month, so we gotta like ask him from like 2 months in advance. But short answer is no.
I mean, not after paying for this episode.
As such, that's over in the DC area, and that's in like a couple weeks.
But me myself personally, I'm down with all the shits. I'm with all the shit. All I gotta do is tell my girl, "Hey, bitch, we going."
She going. She'll be there before you get there.
Pack a bag. We out. So I'm going to TwitchCon, MagFest. Don't have the time off for that. Didn't know about that. Yeah. In 2022, like I said, we have some things to talk about as a collective. So we will be more present at a lot of these cons. Hopefully, a lot of more events. We'll be doing more stuff on Twitch. If you guys are still watching on Twitch and want to subscribe, feel free. We will be using this channel a lot more. So we have a lot of things.
Okay.
Planned.
I love the visual part of the Three Ninjas podcast. I'm already excited about it. I already listen to you guys every Wednesday morning before I talk to those kids.
Man.
I apologize.
Yo, always remember, what's the motto? Fuck them kids. And not in a bad way. Yeah. No Jeffrey Dahmer. Fuck them kids.
No Joe Paterno.
No Joe
Paterno. By the time 2022 come out.
No Brian Phillips.
Yo, Mark.
Not in a bad
no
way.
Drake Bells.
In a good way.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying. I know a lot of teachers out here that be like, fuck these kids. I don't fuck with them. We done fucking killed Bobby. That's the first time I see him knock that mic away. Ever in life.
God, you ain't hear what he said.
I did. I gotta play it back.
He said no Drake Bell.
Drake Bell for kids?
Yes! He got in trouble for that.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo. Do it again. Yo, Mark Cooper. Yo, I'm sorry. Yo, we gonna talk to you in 2022. Much love. We fuck with you, bro.
I'm drunk.
You are?
A little bit.
All right, man.
All right, man. Be easy,
I'll
bro.
hit you guys up.
All right, man.
All right.
This shit good.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Goddamn.